for our next comedian, local Olympian, Ian Bradley.
Thank you very much. After you laughed at that for about, how long was that?
10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. So after you laughed at that for about 10 minutes, I think this will do well. Anyway, okay, the kid's back. That's good. So I was gonna do a thing about performance art, but given the lay of the land with the kid and okay. When I was about 13, I moved to New York, and before I get into the story, I should say that
Hey, Ian, turn the mic on. I think it might be on.
Before when I was about 13, I moved to New York, and it was really good. But before I moved there, I had like a really good sense of art. You guys know art? You just saw the last guy, didn't you? Anyway, so I had a really good sense of that, and when I was about like 19, I got fired from a job, and it was via email, and the guy said, my manager, he said, Ian, I'm very sorry to tell you this, but we are... It wasn't that, but when I was about 13, I got fired from a job, and it wasn't that. But when I was about 21, I got fired from a job, and it was via email, and it wasn't like the guy texted me through email. And he said, "Mommy." Anyway, when I was about 20, I got fired from a job, and the guy said, "Ian, I'm really sorry to say this, but you are relieved from your position." And I thought, it's actually not that relieving, is it? Anyway, okay, so I I said when I was 13 in the beginning, I had like a really good sense of art. There's one laugh there. There's a few there. Okay, so like I said, sorry, this is kind of difficult because the last time I did stand-up, I went through this whole thing where, before I even did this set, there was like 3 people who were like, "Oh, didn't you like do some performance art thing?" And I thought, no, I didn't. I mean, I don't like performance art, but I do have an appreciation for that. Like when I was about 15, I moved to New York. I don't know why New York gets a laugh and the other stuff that's much better than this gets. Anyway, when I was about 16, I moved to New York, and that still gets a laugh. Okay, so when I was about 17, I did get to move to New York, and there was this. I was really overwhelmed because I was in a big city. I didn't know what to do. It's really overwhelming. I was thinking about oh god damn it! I wish I was 18. Anyway, so when I was about anyway, I'm not gonna keep doing the whole same song and dance. But yeah, I moved to a big city. I was really overwhelmed, and I was in front. I didn't know what to do. I came from a small town. You guys know about small towns? That's good. Okay. So well, I came from a small town, and I think that she is funnier than anyone. So I came from like when I was about 20. I came from about a small town, but it was really small. So I was overwhelmed in New York, and there was this guy, and like I said, when I was about 13, I really appreciated art. And when I went there, I saw a guy with, he had like a, you guys know about jazz? Don't ignore that part of it. Okay, so jazz is like a thing, right? So I saw there was this kid, and he was like really doing like a jazz thing. He was like doing like a jazz thing, you know, a jazz and stuff. And he was like, I can't ignore the best performer of the night. But yeah, okay, so that was the thing. And like, he was doing really well, and I think the set is ruined. I think the set is ruined. Well, I keep saying, don't laugh. No, we're not going to a place. We're right. I keep. Thank you. So don't laugh at that. I'm the one here. So don't make a joke. You laughed at you laughed at a guy who was with a bunch of paper, the poetry. That didn't do well, did it? Okay. So people keep telling me, Ian, you have all these excuses for not making people laugh. And I say, how else am I supposed to make up for all these lies that I have? Didn't do well. Yeah, didn't do well. Anyway, so when I saw the 16-year-old guy when I was 20 in New York, he was like really doing the jazz. You guys know jazz and stuff? I'm trying to remake this whole thing. Okay, so you guys know jazz. So, yeah, I saw that, and, I have this like huge appreciation for art and stuff. I don't know why that's funny. I'm trying to be... No, I don't know why that is funny. I'm trying to be serious here, and you guys keep... You don't... Like, there's like the... There's the cliche bitter comic who, tries to do his thing and does like... Yeah, so you're laughing, but there's like the rest of them, they're not. And I don't think it's very funny. Anyway, so when I was about 6, I was in New York, and there was you guys know the jazz stuff anyway. So you know the jazz stuff by now, and it's getting old at this point for me and everyone else. Anyway, there was this jazz. There's one person there. There's 2 now. And there's the person waiting for me to leave. And there's 3 now. Okay, so there was like, I have this huge appreciation for whatever the young one is saying. Thank you very much. You guys have been very fun tonight.
For Ian. What was that?